when I came home from jail, I wanted to get a job. I ain't want to be in the street no more. I didn't want to stay in the corner no more. A week after I come home from jail, my homeboy is like, "Yo, come down here. We just robbed a nigga. I want you to drive to his car to Virginia. We'll pay you to get to Virginia." It was this whole thing. Whatever. It was a whole thing. And I was like, "Yo, my man,
I just came home.
I'm on parole, bro. Like you're calling me trying to give me $1,000 to drive a car to fucking Virginia right now, my nigga, and you know I'm just on parole. I'm not trying to be in the street." And over the course of time, so I'm watching him now. I'm watching how he moving me, and I'm watching, he's trying to take me back. But I still didn't go at him crazy. I just stopped answering calls. I just stopped showing up around the way. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that women are more intentional with the way that y'all handle y'all friendships. With me, I'm probably kind of pussy out.
Oh nah, I'll let you know.
But that's how I handle any relationship.
Yes,
like,
it's communication. It's having a conversation.
I can't do that.
I will ghost a relationship too. I will probably just act.
I know.
Like
we
I'm not busy
had that
no more.
conversation.
In a heterosexual relationship with a woman, I just probably will not.
I ghost like a romantic relationship before I ghost a friendship.
I can't
go
shit.
Word up, because I gotta talk to me, and me don't talk to me nicely. And then me talk to me too long, and then I'd be like, "Yo, why didn't you tell him?" Like now it's like, and I had these conversations over and over.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, they're coming out loud. So I'm like, "Yo, you know what? The best way I can help me is by telling you how me feels before me tells me how I feel."
Okay, Cookie Monster.
Yeah, so like I can't do
That
it.
conversation.
I can't do it.
3 people in the same conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
there's 21, but you know what I'm saying? Those are 3.
No, I think it's respectful to have that closure.
Yes.
And I think that people are in your life for reasons and seasons. Like, I'm sorry, like I cannot just subscribe to being in a relationship of any kind. That goes across the board. That goes from work to family to friend. I done cut off half my family because we're not here. Y'all not with me. We related. We relatives. We blood related. In case of an emergency, dial 911. Talk to your God and your therapist. Like, I'm not here. Like, we're just relatives at this point. I get to choose my family. I get to choose my friends. I get to choose what relationships that need to be in my life. I get to choose what helps me to move forward and be a better person. And I don't give a fuck what we've been through. If you are holding me back in any way, shape, or form, you can go. And that's fine. And I don't wish you no ill will or no malice.
I will say that to bring the conversation 360 and thinking about what she's saying, I just probably haven't severed. So you're kind of right. I'll bring it back to what she's saying. I just haven't severed those relationships where I said, you know what?
Can you look into the camera when you say it?
I still love him. I still love him. I know when to
Look into the
keep. I know
camera.
where to keep him. I know where to put them. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna-
you
but
compartmentalizing
y'all will
people.
End it.
You got
Y'all
people
will
in the
address it. Well, I'll be like, nah, I'm gonna keep him for these
You
type
got
of
niggas in
situations.
storage.
But the
Take
rest of
them
my
out of
life,
storage.
I can't do
Nah.
that.
Paying emotional storage fees on niggas that y'all don't even fuck with no more. For what? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is what I be to y'all. All right, I'm done. Because I don't understand. That does not make
What's the storage
sense to
fee
me.
when you're emotionally rich?
I don't know. Storage is high.
Storage is
Like
high.
3 summer months.
No,
Right.
but when I'm talking about storage, right, I'm talking about like important events in your life.
Yeah.
Storage is my wedding. Storage is my kid's birthday. Storage is my birthday, my husband's birthday. Like, this is storage. I'm not storing no niggas so I could pay $160 a plate because I said that me and you been together since gang, but I know that you're not doing anything for me. I know you don't wish me well in my relationships, in my life, in my businesses, in my career. I know that you're not trying to move forward with me. Why am I storing you? You can go. I love you.
There's a lot that was just over there. I don't think that you should ever. I learned how to sever ties when I know you ain't really here for me. I'm not naive to that. I don't need friends that bad.
Facts.
But I have understood the difference between a constituent, a comrade, and a confidant. I've learned to understand that. Well, I would say for
Love
about
that
10 years.
alliteration.
You know what I'm saying? So I know who's here with me because they're on the same. They have the same like-minded goals that we kind of can contribute to each other's path. I know who's here for me no matter what I do, whether I'm up or down, is going to be here for me.
Exactly.
And those are the ones that I consider my best friends. The constituents I consider my friends. because I do know that we're on a journey together regardless. Now, the other ones, like those are the ones that are just around because they want to take from you. You know what I'm saying? And I can identify all three. My whole life, and I said this once before, I believe last week, I've been very selective with the people that I've been around. The most fortunate thing that I could have ever been done, or that could have ever been done in my life, was being born at the bottom with the slimiest of people, because I can see slimy
identify
no matter how it's dressed. So I don't need to. I know how to choose right and who's going to be in my house. I know who I'm gonna introduce to whom. I know who I'm gonna keep over there. But everybody's gonna be of use, as I'm gonna be. I know I'm gonna be of use. You know what I'm saying? So
Of use.
like, yeah.
So you
So we here.
agree?
So you agree with me too?
Can you look into the camera and say that, please?
Well, I agree.
Like Tahoe did?
Well,
Can
no,
you
this
just agree? No,
time
don't
out.
give a caveat to it.
No, it's not a caveat, because the difference is I'm being more specific, and there are of use. Like when I said to her, because I would bring this back full
No,
circle.
let's not. Jesus
You know what I'm saying?
Christ.
I don't need it to be of equal use.
I never said
She never
equal.
said equal.
I didn't say equal.
I've made the differentiation. I already made the differentiation between the sandbox and the pregnancy being there or not. So I'm not going to go back into it. But what I will say is there are some people who are not of use right now that are still my friends. But guess what? I know that they're my friends because I know if they could, they would, because they already demonstrated during the times when they could. So I don't need to question your motives with me. I don't need to question, your loyalty to me and your willingness for me, because you've already did it. Maybe, and you got to realize too, you, I, us are most likely in a better position than a lot of the friends that we had before. So I can't have the same expectations on them as I do for these people, because these people can do more, and realistically, they can feel like they're less than already.
I feel you, but like,
I don't agree.
let's be honest. Like, you really have to take stock. Like, if you're in the grocery business, right? You continuously take stock, so you can see how much you got, how much you gonna bring in, who's stealing, who ain't, what expired stuff you got on the shelf, like. And I'm saying that because I think it relates to our lives. You have to take stock. Just like you take stock and you reflect on where you are in your life and what you're doing, like, you got to do the same thing with your friends that's in the storage. Yep. Because why are they even around? Like, why?
I got
like,
homie.
Why is your number? I mean, it's not for me, because everybody's number stay in my phone for like 30 years. It don't matter.
Same.
But like, why is that person's number still in your phone? Why? You're not inviting them to your wedding. Are you finna drop the 300? Because you have go have a wedding right now in Brooklyn, 300 a plate.
Nasty.
I guarantee. Are you
work.
paying the 300 for them to come to your wedding?
And that's what helped me realize and like really like itemize who my friends are, because I'm planning a wedding right now.
Boy.
And I'm like, okay,
yes.
Who am I inviting?
Yep.
Who am I willing to financially invest in? Like, I'm taking my money out of my household, away from my kids, my goals, my wants, for you to be able to witness something for me. Who is that important? There's a lot of niggas that's not making that list, and they gonna feel away. And that's the conversation we gonna have, because I'm in at its grassroots. The conversation is, you are not valuable enough to be here. And it's like at base level, you're not valuable enough to be here. You're not worth this amount of money for you to be here for me. I'm sorry. And then we have to deal with how we deal with it from there. But it's only 100 people worth it.
To keep on going about this is that I had to realize too, like, sometimes us men do have the homie savior syndrome. We want to save our homies, because we know, especially when we know what. Look, as a man, bro, like, we know what we got to go through and fight, and it's very hard to become valuable as a man. So like, when we finally figure it out, we all try to bring as many people as we can with us, and start realizing that they just start dropping off, whether we have to drop them or they just pulling back. So that's why we be friends with people that even sometimes our girl or our mother, right, or our father might be like, that's not really your friend. And you don't see it until the situation really comes through, where then that's when you realize it. So let me ask you this question, Aaron. With you and your husband, right, have you ever seen or identified a friend that he had that you were like, that's not really your friend?
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say his name, but
Well, we already know who it is.
well, if he watching, he gonna know who it is. Because I think I said it earlier this week. So this guy, and granted, they've been friends since maybe middle of high school because they grew up a street away from each other. And like I know his entire friend group simply because, just coming up here over the years and living here, I'm always around them. People he's been friends with since second grade, up to college friends. And he thinks that I'm being funny when I say that's not your friend, because I do laugh. I be like, that nigga's not your friend. Has he ever been to our house? Has he ever?
Even I've been there.
Right. I was like out of all the parties I've thrown for him, never been to one. He wasn't at our wedding. A whole bunch of stuff. Like we do game nights at the house. Never been to a game night.
I was there on July 4th.
He lives in our town, like our little village. Yes. And our village is small. Yes. Like Watchung, ain't that a village? Yeah, something like that. So it's small. They live down the street.
Yeah.
Ain't never been to our house. We didn't have barbecues. I mean, just all kind of stuff. People that live further than them.
So what do you think their relationship is?
I think it's like a historical friend.
Were they a passport bro?
Not a
No.
passport, bro.
Some of my friends are passport bros.
No, I mean, and I will
Go
say
away
this:
with.
he has a family or whatever, married with kids, and I understand that like he's in a family business, same as my husband. So ironically, I would think that they would really connect on that, because when you got friends that work in corporate America, your conversations are different from when you in a business that you have to make it survive. You are at the forefront. You're at the helm. You don't really know what am I saying? Like in corporate America, what you're talking about with your friends is different from the people who run the business. You know what I mean? And I just don't understand. I was like, this dude is not your friend because he don't come around.
Yo, Tahoe.
You can't tell me no too many times. We just can't be friends. Sorry.
Tahoe, let me ask you this question, because this is what I kind of gather, and I'm not saying it's 100%, but I know me. And my girl might have said that somewhere in my past, but I do know me, and she don't know everything that me and my homie really be going out to go do. So do you think that some people can think that their spouse's friend isn't a real friend because they don't really know the real situations that they be having, or, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they might, like that could be your homie that he might plug you in with some new girls that you really cheating and you don't even know, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit. I mean, it been times that my friend ain't like you. That's why he don't come around.
That's a fact.
That's a crazy.
Yo, you the person I talk to.
Not
I
y'all
talk to
dapping
him
over
about
me.
you every time we go through some shit.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Yo,
minute.
what?
Right, because what the fuck?
Fuck out of here.
My friend is the person that has been telling me about your fucked up ways for mad long. But he don't want to be disrespectful to you by showing up and really not liking you like that. So that's why he don't come in your crib like that.
That's been me.
He's seen your behavior when we was just dating. He knows about the time when you cheated. And I told him about that, and I didn't know what to do. And now he don't fuck with you at all. So you're thinking that he's not good for me. No, he's not good for us. He don't fuck with you like that.
Even more of a reason that
Yo,
he needs
Tahoe,
to
my
needs to
pen
go.
left.
No, y'all are crazy.
That was such a gem. My pen vanished. There's no need to write.
Said you the
There's no need to write.
Right.
You ever had to be fake to one of your
It's
friends?
the worst.
That's just like,
No, I just don't go.
It go no,
Exactly.
but see that's
Exactly.
I just don't go.
Exactly.
I'm not. I have.
My stomach hurt.
I literally am uniquely. I feel like I've been uniquely in both sides of this situation. I've had friends who have been with people that I don't fuck with, but I let it be known. I'm not disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I say hello, but I'll talk to everybody around that nigga. Because I don't fuck with you. You know I don't fuck with you. And that's fine. So we're not even gonna sit here and play pretend. I don't got time to be coy with you.
Be like this.
I say hi. I say goodbye. I brush past. Excuse me, sorry. You all right? You good? All right, cool. But I'm gonna talk to everybody. I'm a kiki with the whole room, but I don't fuck with you. But
Yo.
I have also been in a situation in which I questioned my man's friendships, and it was based off of mine, which was kind of fucked up now that I look at it in hindsight. Because I'm just like, why you don't talk to your friends like that? Why y'all don't go out like that? Why I don't see these niggas like that? Like my friends, like to the point, like my house is so open when it comes to my friends. All they gotta do is say, like, I'm outside, you can walk in. Like literally, like you could walk in my front door when you're my friend. I don't need that much heads up. You wanna come, you could chill, bring your kids, we chilling, whatever. And I'm like, why are your friends not here? So to the point that I pressed his friends at a baby shower. No, it was the first birthday. It was all of us at a table. Well, I got real crazy. I pressed them niggas crazy. I said, why y'all niggas ain't been to my fucking house yet?
Wow.
And they was like, well, we ain't been invited. No,
don't
we
fuck with
friends.
you.
No, they do fuck with me because they
don't
all
like
been there
you.
now.
You're bossy.
I'm not bossy. Everybody
You
loves me.
aggressive.
You taller
I'm
than
mad
him.
aggressive.
You point when you speak.
I do. I really do though.
She
I
bugged
can't
out.
deal with
No,
that.
I really
Like-
do though. But like, I really had to press them, and I think that from the I'm the problem standpoint, because I just like playing different sides, right? From the I'm the problem standpoint, I don't know if they felt like, you got a girl now, so we got to take a break. We got to take a step back. Like you're in a relationship now. Y'all live together now. Or I also have a way about me that when people don't know me, they automatically assume that I'm a bitch. Automatically assume that I'm stuck up, I'm uppity, I'm this,
You
that,
just
and the
press them
third.
all.
Relax. Relax.
What do you think they're
Relax,
gonna
baby.
expect?
Relax, baby. Let me finish the point, right? So I had to reach out. I felt like it was necessary for me to reach out to them, like, yo, it's fine. Come get this nigga. Come take him out the house. Y'all want to go to the bar? Y'all want to go to the... Take him. Do all the things that y'all used to do before. Don't change because of me.
Not all.
Y'all used to... All of them. All of
Not
them.
all.
I don't care.
It's that sewer.
I don't really care. And then they started coming. I see them more often now. And I'm like, well, maybe it was just that they didn't know. But I'm letting you know, like, this is your man's. Be with your man's. Take your friend and do all of that, because I don't want to think like, damn, my nigga friend's not really his friends. I don't even see
Yeah,
them.
but the nigga changed now. Now he all up under you. He ain't the same when we was running around doing the things that we was doing.
Now I want to
He
see
not
him all
different. It's
huggy
kinda
duggy.
weird.
Like,
Like,
what
it's
the fuck
kinda
going on
weird.
with you,
Like,
bro?
Shit
And
you
I
be
think
talking
that
about is
I think
weird.
that the unique experience that I
You
have
say my
from
wife
being a
every other day.
tomboy.
Just get out of here. We single.
No,
Stop talking
yeah.
about your
From
wife
being-
all day.
You so crazy,
Corny
son.
ass nigga. I don't even know if I like you. No, you right. We ain't friends.
I can't stand you,
I
son.
like this nigga
I
no
feel
more.
like
yo.
from
Yo.
being a tomboy, from being a girl that was always the only girl in a group of boys, a group of men, like his friends, they fuck with me the long way. Like those are really like my niggas too. So when they sitting there having conversations, I be trying to dip off. Like, oh, y'all can have men, son. They're like, nah, stay. Like, you sure? Because I'm gonna cut all y'all asses in
It's
this
reverse
room.
psychology. You're supposed to still go.
Yeah.
Still go.
No.
Why I gotta go? What
Don't say
I'm
that
supposed to be in the kitchen now? What am I
No,
supposed to do?
no. You said you wanted to leave. He's like, no,
Yeah,
stay. We don't want
stay.
you to stay. Go. But we're not gonna kick you out. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
I would.
Right.
I kick my nigga out all the time.
Yeah, but I'm saying y'all different. Listen, I'll tell y'all like this, right? There's no girl that I'm keeping if my best friends don't like her.
And you shouldn't.
I'd never, ever. If you ever make me choose between my best friend and you got to go.
Yeah.
Like,
Pack it
That
up.
mistake before.
yeah, you got to go.
You made what mistake? Keeping somebody your friends ain't like?
I gave up my dog and she ain't like my dog.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What?
What kind of dog was
I would
it?
have never done that.
So I was in a relationship. I bought her. She wanted a cane corso. It was big.
Oh my! I
Oh.
would have
Corso.
never.
Me and this dog fell in love. Me and this
Never.
dog was together twice in the morning before I went to work. Now I gotta be at work at 6. So I'm up at 4:30, 4:45,
My
running
God.
this dog through the park, throwing stuff around, dog in the park, so he could pee, get the action out, take it back. Then when I got home from work at 2, 3 in the afternoon, I walked, take her to the dog park. I'm running around in the dog park with the dog. She never
Yeah.
really connected with the dog. So as the dog got big, if you know a cane corso, it's
Mhm.
a
Yeah, that shit
huge
huge,
dog.
yeah.
It's tall as me on 2 feet.
Mhm.
It's taller than me. It just became too much for her. So she would started getting depressed and
Over the dog?
because the dog would like mess up the crib because she wouldn't take the dog out. So the dog had, they
The
get
energy
this
built up,
energy
yeah.
build up. So they
Mhm.
start tearing stuff and they need attention. So when we come home, either the dog would break through because cane corso is strong. It would break through the cage, rip
Mm.
up the crib, and then go hot, try to run when she comes in the crib.
He
'cause
knew he was
she was going
trouble.
crazy. So she just started getting depressed and stuff. So she, one day I just looked at her. I was like, "Yo, so you don't want the dog? Like, you don't welcome? You sitting here depressed? You stay in one room all day. You don't come out." And I wound up taking the dog to one of my friends, and the dog.
did
Dog
die.
died.
Dog died. Yeah, somebody poisoned the dog, man.
Oh wow,
It was her.
that's an expensive ass
Damn,
dog.
what's your problem, son?
It was her. Did you keep her?
Nah.
See?
Yeah, so now I'm like, damn, I should have kept the dog.
For real. I
To this day, yeah.
to this day, yeah.
I'm pretty pissed off at that because she could have put more energy into it. You know, I'm the one. I got you the dog. You never walked the dog. You don't
When
feed
she wanted
the
that
dog.
breed,
Yeah, she wanted. She showed me this dog.
don't be
I
knowing what
went
they
and
want,
got the
Marie.
dog.
Who's they?
Yeah, she's jealous.
Thank
What's your
you.
problem?
Yeah, she was
Like,
jealous.
what's really your problem?
I'm just saying, like, because you know what? I just be like, y'all just be chatting. Y'all be wanting everything, but don't want none of it.
Aw,
You know what I'm saying? Not all the
did?
time. Not
who
all
did
the
it to
time.
you? Who hurt you?
His story hurt me.
Damn.
Because at the end of the day, like, listen, there's an old saying, right? I forgot who told me it. It said, lock a dog up in the trunk, lock your wife up in the trunk, let them both out after an hour, and see who still loves you. Your
Why
dog.
would you lock me in a trunk with an animal?
That's what I'm. Well, y'all could be in separate trunks, same time frame. But
Why would
the-
you lock?
Why would you lock your significant
point
other in a
is-
they
the point
want
is dumb.
blind allegiance, blind loyalty.
It's
'cause
not
the dog will
blind.
No,
always
that shit
love
blind
you.
as
Yeah.
fuck. That don't even make
I'ma
no
tell you right
goddamn
now,
sense.
I would
I'm a
hate to be a
grown ass
dog.
woman.
I would hate to
Lock
love.
me in
I
a
would hate to
damn-
not have the ability to not like somebody. I would hate to not love somebody.
No, dogs do
Dogs
not
do
like.
not-
they
trust
do
me.
not be
No,
My
what
like
I'm
dog
saying
don't like a
is-
couple people.
What I'm saying is once a dog loves you,
It's
they're gonna
good.
love you forever, no matter
Mhm.
what you do. You know how many times I've seen a dog that's been beaten
Mhm.
or just underfed, malnourished, whatever, and they still love you. I would hate to have that type of love for somebody. I would like that.
They
Like
just
I've
don't know
seen
better,
it.
that's
It's like,
all.
yo,
Yeah.
get out, bro. Won't leave. Like, yo,
You know,
Run.
I think dogs are really, and this is why we call it a man's best friend.
Mhm.
Dogs are really the only species in this world that shows us unconditional love, and
Oh my
and we
God.
know it. If you had a dog, you know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had a dog and took care of your dog, you really know that. Like my dog, it don't matter if I'm gone for 20 minutes. I come back, he might not be as excited, but he's still excited that I'm back. And it's like when you have that level of appreciation, like, and my dog is mad. Like he's like, my girl be like, that's your emotional support dog. And I be like, yo, you know what?
Give
Yeah.
him some papers.
He has papers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but as a service dog, not
Oh, the
emotional.
emotional support.
Yeah.
Same difference.
But yeah, it's kind of the same. I got an ID for him and
Yeah.
everything. But I think that it's like a dog. It's like, as a man, I know I'm gonna fuck up. I know there's gonna be times I forget to feed you at the time that you wanted to eat, and maybe you might only ate twice. And the second time, one time was in the morning, one time was at midnight.
Mhm.
But if I forgot to feed my girl, I got to deal with a whole bunch of other shit. But a dog is so forgiving. And I believe it was Socrates. Socrates said that he believes that dogs are just philosophers of life that's been reincarnated. And to demonstrate, and we're supposed to learn from them to demonstrate their loyalties, their unconditional love, and their affection. Not all dogs, of course, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
I
with
think-
dogs,
a well-treated dog
you
is
get-
great.
You get 100% of what you put into a dog back. And that you don't get that from most men. Don't get most of that from relationships.
I-
You get a lot of resentment. You get a lot of other shit. Even though you're trying to pour into the relationship, you're trying to treat her right or whatever. She still go get mad at you for this. She's still holding grudges. Like you could say sorry. The what?
I got it.
What?
No. You
But
finish
a
your thought. I
dog
got
will
it. I
give you.
got it.
If you
Are you
put into the
comparing
dog,
the
it will
concept?
still love you
No.
back.
I got it. I got it.
No, I'm talking about as
There
men's
was one
feelings.
operative word.
I'm talking about men's feelings, how it affects you to have that love come back from
Something.
I just
versus-
want y'all. I
right,
just want y'all
versus from your
to
relationship.
note.
I do
something.
one thing in March 2020. You bring it up in March 2023.
Why would I do that?
I'm just saying that's
Dumb.
But
Let me tell you something
acknowledge
right
that
now.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
No. Let me explain something to y'all. There's something really wrong with y'all. There's something really not okay.
I'll admit that.
Y'all are talking about abusing, neglecting, not being consistent for a living thing, a living mammal, and them having this blind loyalty, them still
That's not what I
loving
said.
you. Wait, them still loving you, them still being excited. You can lock a nigga in a car trunk for an hour, but he's still gonna be happy. That's how y'all want y'all women to be, and y'all got the world real fucked up. And that's the problem with y'all.
No.
That is exactly what it is.
That's how it
Y'all
used to
want
be.
to be able, y'all want to be able to move and shake, mistreat. Y'all want to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, and you want your girl to sit there with a smile on her face, like, yeah, baby, you back home again. No, what is wrong with y'all? That logic is crazy. And you're like, the only thing that is loyal to a man is a dog. Like, why do y'all want that? Why? No, I'm talking to him. Why do y'all want that? Why do y'all want to be able to know that something is supposed to be on a schedule? You know you're supposed to feed your dog in a schedule. You're supposed to walk your dog in a schedule. And if you mess up on that schedule, you're not going to go home and apologize. You're going to be excited because your dog is still excited to see you. Like, why is that the visceral reaction instead of being able to understand?
Like, cause we
The
can.
first thing Rico said was,
Let's
I
wait.
could lock my wife and my dog in the trunk.
I said it was an old saying.
But you said it. You was excited about it. You meant it.
Yeah,
That was the point
yeah.
that you was trying to make. You were talking about how the dogs be locked up. You was talking about not necessarily feeding on time. But if I don't feed my girlfriend on time, she gonna be mad. But why would you want somebody that would accept bad behavior, that would accept for you to be forgetful, that would accept for you not to treat them in a certain type of way, and you still want them to be happy about it? Why do you
Miss
reduce
Ma'am,
women
let me answer that
to
question.
not having the right feelings and emotions to what y'all really do?
All right.
It's
You went-
madness.
Yeah. All right.
No,
you
I
asked the same
did,
question
but I
3
let
different
y'all
ways.
rock.
You asked the
I
same
let y'all
question.
rock with y'all
Let me just tell you
stupidity.
something.
Yes, sir.
Because we're not perfect.
Nobody's
Wait, hold on.
perfect.
Wait.
I'm enjoying
Because we are human. Like, as a man, I can't afford to be forgetful for a day or two. As a man, I can't afford to, make a mistake.
You can.
No,
Yet you do.
No.
do.
What we're talking about in the
Is-
direct correlation is the response to our mistakes. The response to and this is what I'm saying. You said, why would we want? Right? And I'm answering that.
Mhm.
A man makes a mistake when caring for his dog, whatever it may be. Maybe he didn't take him out all day. Maybe he didn't feed him right all day. But it's a forgetful thing. It's Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying if you do it all the time and it's a redundant process, that's a whole different conversation. But if I make a mistake one time in 6 months, right, with my pet, I make a mistake one time in 6 months with my girl, I got to hear about the one time that I made a mistake with my girl for another 6 months.
That's horrible. I hate that for you.
I'm just saying it depends
But
on the mistake.
acknowledge that what you know about women in relationships before you separate yourself out of it. Like, oh, I'm not like that. We know that y'all do that. We know that y'all give us silent treatment. You know that you base certain reactions based off other things that have happened to you, whether it's been in the past, whether it's been in this relationship. That's what it is. And all I'm saying is that when you're pouring into somebody, you don't always it's not cool to always have to suffer based on some shit that happened yesterday, based on some shit that happened in your life yesterday, based on some shit that I did yesterday. It's like, yo, you know that I have positive intention. You know that I love you. You know that I'm willing to work with you. You know that I'm being honest with you. But yet you have the right to have your feelings. And that means that now I have the right to suffer until you're okay and willing to show me the type of love that I want to show you. Yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I didn't feed you. Please, I don't even understand where feed you comes into.
He
Act
said
like,
that.
you said that as
Let's
well.
use
Oh,
a
if you didn't
real
feed your
example when
girl,
it comes
like,
to-
girl, if you don't
He
get
said
the fuck up and go get you a Fig Newton or something, what's wrong with you?
Rico said that. Why are you putting that on me?
Whatever.
You
Let's not lose context. You got a great point.
No,
Come on,
you
man.
said that.
But at the end of the day, and the thing is, it's like, yo, ladies, it's okay to admit that you don't deal with your emotions well. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say, like, yo, I can deal with some of these situations better.
Like a
Like, yo,
dog.
No.
You want me to deal
That's
with it like a
not what
dog?
I s-
But
that's
just
not
better.
What I said.
What's better?
Better than, well, I'm not gonna say every woman, right? We're not generalized, but we're saying that we do know a lot of women do it.
For sure.
A lot of women do what? What they do?
They don't.
Oh,
they don't react well when their feelings are hurt, and it's
Why
not.
am I supposed to?
well,
My feelings
because
are hurt.
it's not always. If it's intentional, that's different. But when it's unintentional, if I forgot to do something, like there's some dudes that be going through hell because they didn't switch the laundry or take the meat out.
Then they like abuse and they are exactly where they need to be.
Oh no,
No. This is why they get it. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's happened over
Exactly.
and over and
Boom.
over
Boom.
and over. And the thing is that she don't want to nag, so she just go do it herself. Be like, fuck, why can't
Lack
you
of
just
communication.
No. But
Lack
that's
of
She said
communication.
she already said that they communicated
Right.
over and over. Y'all be so I feel like when it comes to men
didn't hear her
versus
say
women,
that they said
I
it
did
over
because
and
you
over.
weren't listening. The thing is, when it comes to men versus women conversation, y'all do this thing when y'all like to conflate, right? You
Thank
like
you.
to generalize, be like, women do this. Y'all are normally like this. There is not many sane grown ass women that will be mad at you and hold a grudge
You
or
could've
and
stopped
hold
right
a
there. You
grudge.
could've just said there's
No,
not
stop.
many
No,
sane
stop.
grown ass.
Stop.
You could have
Stop.
stopped right there.
Stop, Tahoe. There are not many sane
We control
grown
the
ass
footage.
women.
We'll cut it.
There are not many
No, we
sane.
won't.
I'm sure you wouldn't. There are not many sane grown ass women that will have such a negative visceral reaction to their man, the person that they love, the person that they are there for, that they are supporting, their partner for fucking up one time.
Yep.
Y'all niggas is on drugs, and I want y'all to wean yourselves up off of
Strong
it.
drugs.
Y'all on that
It's-
fucking
it's
drugs.
Literally that
The
your
heroin.
chick-
Look, he nodding
No.
off. He got the fiend lead right now.
Let's explain something.
I went to sleep after that nonsense. I could not stand
Are
it.
not a sane thing. When you're going through emotions, you're not reacting sanely. Like literally, these things are something that don't really make no sense. How you feel like that? Why you're reacting like that? It
It's
doesn't make
always
sense.
to you. There is a reason.
yeah.
There is not many
Wait, when a
women.
woman keys your car, there's a reason.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes. She just did it because she woke up and it was Monday.